A very good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Good
Yes,
morning,
sir.
sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone, and we'll be starting up in next 2 minutes. Good to see you, Asmita. Early morning from your office. Friends, there'll be no. I will try to give you the maximum inputs possible. Request you all not to make any notes, because this will be available on YouTube, so that you can go back and definitely listen again and again. Only thing is, I want you to listen properly and understand what I'm trying to say. Very, very important is, I will not be able to give you a lot of time in between to interact right now. But yes, at least every 15-20 minutes, almost 2-3 times during the session, I'll definitely give you a time to interact with me. If you have any questions, if you are not clear anything, please write on the chat box. I'm definitely going to read all the chats before I start the interactive sessions, right? So friends, thank you for joining today. It's exactly at 5 past 11. And today's session is to understand the preschool balance sheet, right? Friends, 16 years from the length and breadth from this country, travel across the nation. Even I was searching people who can guide me personally to understand my balance sheet. But yes, trust me, I could not find anyone. This is the people, these are you all who has attended our workshops. This is people like Asmita and other Hello Kids owners, those who are available today, to whom I'm listening on a regular basis and able to understand this balance sheet. Friends, I did almost 30-40 workshops across India, how to run a successful preschool. And that all workshop were physical workshop, right? It was not virtual, right? I've been, I was traveling to Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi. I did one, Ludhiana, Jalandhar, Amritsar. I did Northeast, to understand how people are running their businesses, what kind of understanding they have it to this balance sheet. And trust me, I found only almost my answer to this. Hold on, sir. Venkaya sir, I request you to please switch off your video. Please switch off your video. All right. So I was traveling and meeting these people, understanding Hello Kids schools, and I thought that, and I only found that only 10% of the preschool owners, or the 10% of the preschool and play schools across the nation, they do understand balance sheet. Remaining 90%, I'll say sorry to say that more of a passionate educator, more of a passionate lady, more of a passion driven business we are able to do without understanding to balance sheet, money, numbers, etc. Trust me, 90% of us has not understood the balances, the the figures, the numbers of this business. Friends, are you in a business? Yes or no? I want you all to write on the chat box. Are you in a business, or you are in a social service? Are you in a business, or you are in a social service? Are you in a business? Yes or no? Chandan says no, you are not in a business. So this session was not for you, Chandan. If you think you are not in a business, why to understand a balance sheet also? All right. So the first things to understand is, yes, I'm in the business, and business means balance sheet. Yes or no? Business means balance sheet, and balance sheet to me is a green balance sheet. What is a green balance sheet? What do you mean by a green balance sheet? Anyone who wants to write back? Profit more than loss. All right. Growth, revenue more than income. Profitable, obviously. Right. This is what we need to understand. Are you running a preschool? Are you running a business? Are you do you have a profitable balance sheet? Right. So I hope that we are not in and so give me a second. So friends, this is what I was trying to say is, as we all agree, you all have agreed that you are in a business of, you are in a business and you are all looking for a green balance sheet. But there are some problems which I have really found out. The first questions to you all, right, in terms of what we call as some, let me give you some thought process first rather than discussing it. Do I have my own building or do I have my rental building? Do I pay more rental than my fees? Do I have a budget of my marketing? Do I pay less to my teachers or high to my teachers? Is my expenses are higher? Is I'm not able to control my expenses? I am not able to increase my fee structure. I'm in the loss for the last 2 years. I'm in the loss for the last 3 years, right? And when I'm going to die, even I don't know. So these are all thought process has to understand, or you have a over marketing spending also, or a lesser marketing spending also. So everything related to numbers. I had 40 students last year. This year I'm planning for 50. Is that a business when we are talking about it? Right? Last year you were satisfied with 40 students. This year you are expecting 40. Yeah, sorry, 50. Right? Can I know how many students you are expecting by December? Not by this month. This month everybody is going to start their academic year. How many you are expecting by December? How many students you all are expecting by December? Jayanti, Shabir, Shashikala, Jayanti, Shabir, Shashikala. 40. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Right? Think about at least that 50 numbers. Right? At least that 50 numbers is important, friends. I'll tell you how also. 40 is not a number. 40 as a number for your balance sheet, it will never give you a green balance sheet. 50 still you are at par. I'll say you are at least up to mark. Even at least your balance sheet is not green, it is not red as per me. So there is no calculation of 40 here. Now whoever is thinking about this 60, 70, 75, 80, 100, Namita Soni says 150. Namita madam, it's time for you to go to second branch. Think about how your 150, 170 should go up to 300. Rather than you are expecting another 10, 20, 30 in the same premises, as per your experience, as per your business, as per your success, you should immediately think about branch 2. Right? So friends, what I am here to explain it to you is, I'm just going to give you some lines quickly. Keep on writing so that you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to say. It's your own building or a rental building? Fast, at least 5-10 answers. Own building, rental in building. Own, rental. All right. Own building means I'm safe. I'm safe that the majority of the expenses, right? Rent is one of the major factor in our expenses, right? So we all understand this. Own building means you are able to save a lot of money in terms of rental itself. Now, is your fees, listen very carefully, is your fees is higher than your rental value per month? Your fees is 50,000 rupee, your rent is 60,000 rupee, or your rent is 40,000 and your fees is 50. Is your rent higher or is your fees higher? Your rent is higher than your fees or your fees is higher than your rent? Rent is higher. Rent is higher than your fee structure. Right? Fees means your nursery fees is 50,000, but your rent is 55,000. That is what I'm trying to say. Whoever is talking about Shashikala, Fatima, Hina, Adventure, right? If you think your rent is higher, you have to work very closely. Otherwise, it is going to be a red balance sheet. For this, the learning for today is this. I'm going to write it for you. I think I have written it. I'll copy and paste it for you. Friends, the first learning for today is this. I've written it for you. Just to have a green balance sheet, the first is to understand that you are in a business. That is one. Second is your rental has to be lesser than the fees or equivalent to your fees. What will happen? At least by 12, for after you reach 12 numbers of admissions, at least you are able to break even your rental value. Let's say my fees is 30, my rent is 30. As soon as I get 12 children, I'll be able to pay rent for 12 months. Yes or no? Because that is your major expenses. So whoever is saying the rent is higher, please start looking like a, what you call as red lights. So that is the first red light for you in terms of your business. Right? We all are very fascinated enough to start a very good preschool. Right? We try to invest a lot of money, but we do not understand our own market. Understanding your own target audience is very, very important. You are starting up a basic preschool with a basic investment, with a basic infra, and you are looking for a higher fees. You are doing a very nice building, right? You are spending lakhs of rupees onto the rental. You have spent crores of rupees in terms of what you call as infrastructure, but your fees is very low. Both are in problem. So you need to understand, am I doing justice to my fee structure, my offering, my facilities, my support? If it's higher also, you will be in a trouble. If it's lower also, you will be in a trouble. Yes or no, friends? So the first understanding on today's what I have shared it to you is your rental value should be lesser than or equals to. I'm repeating it. Your rental value should be lesser than or equals to fees per child per annum. It means your rental value has to be lesser than a fees per child per annum. If your child's fee per year, right, is 30,000 rupees, your rental value should not exceed more than 30,000 rupees. Done? You're able to understand this? Now, I know as soon as we start a preschool, we don't get admissions. Maybe it takes around 6 months, it takes around 12 months. In some cases, we get it in two weeks also, let's say. So I'm not that lucky, or I do not know how many of you are lucky enough to get that 30, 40, 50 numbers in 6 months' time. Right? There are people, those who have got even 100 in 1 year. And that is possible also, friends. That is possible also. Right? Getting 100 in 1 year is not difficult. But it takes time. It takes around 6 months, 1 year to get you that 50, 60. And you say, that, let's say, what you call it, Gayatri from Hyderabad says that, Pritam sir, now I'm okay. Now after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, I have got my good number of children. I've got my 30, 40, 50, and I'm able to manage the school. Fine. Now your balance sheet is green because you are considering the expenses, income, fees, everything as on today. What about the past 6 months? What about the past 1 year? What about the past 3 years? What about the pandemic time? Have you ever considered that? How many of you are a new school post-pandemic? How many of you are a new school after post-pandemic? So you all are Asmita, Ramya madam, Fatima, also pre-pandemic. All right. So friends, understand it. If we are alive even after pandemic, it means our balance sheet were green in the past. Those who have survived during the pandemic, I believe that their balance sheet were green. They were able to make some money. They had some savings, or they were too passionate enough to come back to this industry. But how long you want to see your balance sheet as red and blood? Right? There should be a time enough, right? So don't be very emotional when you are into businesses. But I'm seeing a lot of, no, I'll say 70, 80, 90% people in the industry are more emotional, more passionate, and they're burning money like anything. If you are not having a proper balance sheet, you do not have a green balance sheet, do you know what does it mean? You are not providing the best of education. You are not able to give the best of facilities. You are not able to train your teachers because you are not able to spend money. You are not able to hire good teachers. You are not paying good salaries to your teachers. You are not bringing new toys and availability of material out inside the school, right? Which is, you are not getting it to the school. So not having a green balance sheet is very, very, it's like a burden to yourself and to the society. So you have to work for that green balance sheet. Once you have green balance sheet, I know you will increase your interest. You will improve your infrastructure. You can even pay more salaries to your teachers. You can afford to have more trainings for your teachers. You can bring the best of practices to your school. You can bring best of toys and facilities to your school. Yes or no? Having a green balance sheet is more important, right? So let's go ahead in terms of what I say is, what are the other issues when you are talking about? I said one is higher rentals, right? So higher rental is one of the issue when our balance sheets has to be like major part of your balance sheet is the rental values. Second is fee structure. Friends, 16, 17 years, lot of Hello Kids owners will agree with me, those who are listening today, right? And even the fee structures we are not able to plan so that we are ready to have an increase next year. Either your fee structures are lower or it is higher, or some competition comes and you change your fee structures, right? And within your fee structures also, you are not able to do justice. So I'm just sharing one issue which you will all be able to understand me and guide me if I'm wrong. My question to you all is this. You all are, I'm writing on the chat box, friends. My question to you all is this. This is how you all are giving a fee structure to your parents. Admission fee, annual fee, kit fee, tuition fee, total, or XYZ. So breakup, lots many breakup. Annual day, activity fee, uniform fee, right? Whatever it is. Is it like that? Is it like that? Jester madam, I will definitely come back to you on this. You're asking me a question, I'll come back to you. Nandini, copy this. Okay, this is a direct message. Let me keep this thing. Sorry, friends, I'll have to take some queries. So I'll keep it save on my notepad so that I can come back to that query. All right, friends. This is how your fee structures look like? Vandana, wait for it. I'll come back to you. Does your fee structure look like what I am talking about? Is your fee structure looks like this? What I have written it? What fees you will charge next year? My question is this. If your fee structure currently is this, what should be your fee structure next year? Similar? Gayatri, you say similar? You want to charge the same fees to the parent next year? Dimple, what you say? May increase in tuition fee. Fine, no issues. Ramya madam, we can definitely increase tuition fee from 2,000 per month, which was for nursery, let's say, and we'll charge 2,200 for LKG. Done. Done. But do you think the parent is, Ramya madam, do you think the parent is going to give you admission fee again, 10,000 rupees for LKG? My question to you all is, if Ramya madam says that next year we will increase the tuition fee to 2,000 rupees, right? No issues, we'll get it. But do you think the parent will give you 10,000 rupee extra admission fee again? Yes or no? They won't pay, as per my understanding. For preschool for 1, 2, and 3 years, do you think a parent will give admission fee again and again? No. So your fees is increasing or your fees is reducing next year? Right? Your fees is increasing next year, or if your fees is reducing next year? It is reducing. Why to give a breakup? This is the mistake what we are not able to understand when we are making our balance sheets. Right? It is reducing. Even you increase 2,000 rupees for LKG, I know you'll be able to increase, 200 rupees for LKG, you said, right? You want to increase some 2,200 rupees for tuition fee, 10%, 15%. Let's say you increase 300 rupees fees because 15% of tuition fee, right? Kit, you cannot increase more or you have to give more material. Annual fee, you cannot change every year, right? Admission fee, they won't give you. So by increasing 300 rupees, 3,600 rupees, you are not going to get 10,000 rupee or admission fee. Yes or no? Yes. By increasing 15-20%, 15% of tuition fee, you are still getting lesser fees next year. This is the common mistake, and this is where your balance sheet goes red. Right? No, I'm just giving you a just normal understanding. I say, Ramya madam, there is nothing called a breakup of fees into a preschool. As far as I believe, I try to train my own owners and people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It is one figure of 43,000. What is that on top? What is the total? 43,000 rupee for 2023 and 24. No breakup. Right? No admission fee, no kit. Kit is free. Tuition free is for all 12 months. Right? No annual fee, no admission fee. Our total fees for nursery is 43,000 for 2023 and 24. Right? That should be your fee structure. No breakups. Next year, easily you can increase 10%, which is 43,000 plus 4,300 rupees. 43 plus 4 is 47,000. 10% increase can give you 47,000 next year. Yes or no, friends? If 10% is a good increase. See, it is a parent who should be concerned on your total fees. The parent should not be concerned on your breakup of fees. Tell them we do not have breakups. This is our fees. Everything is included. We give kit for free. Otherwise, next year they will say, I don't want bag. I don't want dress. I do not want this. I came 3 months late. I did not attend March and April. Right? You have a issue of your fee structure also, no? When you are not collecting fees for March, April or April, May during your vacation. Lot of schools face the problem of not able to collect the fees for the summer vacations. They treat it like a 10 months of preschool. Why? The parent never costing the regular school, but a parent come and costing to the preschool parents and owners. Sorry, preschool teachers and the owners. Yes or no? Let me give you, Ramya madam, as you are asking, that what should be fees when children is coming 1 month late, 2 months late, and 3 months late. Proportionately, if my fees is 43,000 per annum, my approx fees is around, let's say, 3,500 rupees. But I'm not going to reduce 3,500 rupees if they're coming 1 month late. For every month of delay, I reduce 2,000 rupees, which is tuition fee figure. In my mind, the breakup is there, but I'm not giving that breakup to the parent. Right? Breakup is for my understanding. Breakup is not for the parents. For this 43,000 fee structure, if a parent is coming in, let's say, July, which is 1 month delay, I will reduce 2,000 rupees. If the parent comes in August, I will reduce 4,000 rupees for 2 months. Right? This is how we have to understand, my friends. Otherwise, your fees will never increase. Right? Every expenses, rent, salary will increase by more than 10% every year. Normal rental increase is 10%, friends. Right? Your uniforms, your papers, your books, everything is increasing. Right? So the first thing on this learning is learning number 2, right? To see a green balance sheet, never ever give a fees breakup to the parent. It should be in your mind. It is one figure. Let you take little more strength in your area. You should be the leader to decide this, that how the breakup should be. See, we don't understand which school is giving what breakup, but sir, this is our total fees for the year. We'll not ask you anything apart from this. Everything is included. Your pen, paper, notebooks, books, ID card, diary, bag, whatever is there, it's all inclusive of 43,000 rupees. Even I like to listen as a parent that you are not going to ask me. Right, friends? So, second learning is, if you are not right with your fee structure, your balance sheet will never be in green. It will not increase. Slowly, it will decrease. right? Because over the years, every year 10% increase is also not possible. Your area, today's area of Kerpuram in Bangalore will not be tomorrow's area of Kormangala. So your area will remain that area itself. So you have to plan it wisely. So if you are keeping 43,000 rupees fees, no breakup, even if you are increasing 5% next year, right, not 10%, your balance sheet will increase. See, this is what I say, Jesta, is you have your fee structure. Let's not compare this fee structure with anyone. Even a parent goes to a branded preschool, they get a lot of breakup. Tell the parent, madam, see, this is the just for maybe their calculation, but you have to understand their total fees and my total fees. And here you are going to pay the total fees only, no, or breakup dene wale ho. You're going to pay the total fees itself, right? It's not like that, that first you are going to pay admission fee, second you are going to pay the student kit fee. It's not like this, right? Even we do not know when you have a breakup, right? Let me give you this breakup, same breakup which I have given it to you earlier. What is the fees you will take at the time of admission? On this fee structure, I'm writing it again because this message has gone to this thing. This is not for just now. Give me your thought process. This is the fee structure. What fee structure you are going to charge at the time of admission? Come on, fast. Let's not talk about installments, this and that. What you are going to collect at the time of admission? Out of 43,000, you're going to charge 40,000 rupees. The parent will not pay. You're asking 90% of the fees now. 23,000, 10,000, 5, 15, 4, 19, 19, 4,000, 20,000, 40%. See, I'm talking about this fee structure. 40% means my fee structure. 43 mein 40%, fine. But on your calculation, parent will say, I'll only pay 10,000 rupees right now for admission. Remaining, I'll talk to you later on. Sometimes they'll say, kit, I will pay only when you are giving me kit. Why to have all this understanding with that parent? It should be your rules. It should be your standards. You should not copy with anyone else. Right? So on that 43,000 offers, see, discounts is different thing. In this 43,000, I think that 3,000 rupee I have kept extra is for discount only. So I'm offering for 40,000 rupees this fees. Possible, right? But I say we charge 40% right now, 30% after 2 months, and 30% after another 2 months. So if I'm taking it in June, 40%, July, August, we'll leave it, September 40%, October, November, we'll take it, give time. Before December, the school gets closed, I'll get 30%. All your fees should be collected before 15th of December every year. Your 100% fees to be collected before 15th of December every year. That should also be your target. So friends, in my experiences with so many branches, so many fee structure, so many balance sheet which I am able to see, try to give one figure so that you are able to increase next year. Otherwise, it's going to decrease. 100% is because annual fee, kit fee, tuition fee, anyway, you are going to increase the overall fees. So when you are doing your overall increase, it looks like easy. But when annual fee was last year 5,000, this year 7,000, kit was last year 4,000, no increase, no changes in kit. Again, you cannot ask for a higher kit charges. You cannot ask for an admission fee. You can only increase tuition fee. That is the reason I say, if you want to have an overall increase, because your rental, your salary, overall increase, it will be there. Only rent will not increase. Teacher also will demand for higher salaries. Right? So, please understand, this is my way of giving it to you. The rest is left to you all. So this is the learning number 2 is, do not give breakups for your fee structure. Else, your balance sheet will not move forward, right? Point number three. Point number three is your target. What does it means by your target? Target is 40 students, 50 students, 70, 100, 150, 200, right? How many years? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, right? Is there any plan of branch 2? Is there any plan of grade 1? Grade 2 you people are talking about, right? So target is to understand. How many people have completed 5 years in this industry? How many people have completed 5 years in this industry? Anyone who wants to say? Right? 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years, write it down. No, anybody less than 5, let's not talk about that right now. Vandana Chauhan, done 5 years. Namita Soni, November. Amit Patel, not talking. And I'm not talking about 3 years right now. Anybody who has completed Hina Makwala. Hina madam, can you write your numbers for 8 years? 8 years. First year, how many students? Second year, how many students? Third year, how many students? Just for the sake of example. So we are not competing with anyone here, but still, if you want to share. Pooja Batra madam, can you share your last 5 years numbers with a comma? 10, 20, 30, 50, whatever you want to write. Vandana, how many years for you? 5 years? Okay, Fatima, 24, 33, 7, 40. Vandana, 7 years. 7 years and struggling to get 25 admissions. Still till 25. Vandana, क्यों चलाना है ऐसे स्कूल यार? See now, Namita Soni, 19, 2020, 21. Okay. Pooja Batra, 45, 35, 30, 25, 21. Friends, are you all watching this? This session is for this. We are in a business. We are trying to do business, right? Jesta, 8 years, 30 students, 40, 65, 55. And now, nowadays increasing 65, 50, 45. Friends, trust me. Trust me. Either it is not happening for you or you are not able to make it out of it, right? It's not about changing area. It's not about competition. Competition may be there tomorrow itself. Somebody written this. We have to see that increased trend. Something looks like Namita Soni, right? 49, I can understand pandemic 8. After pandemic 102, 79, 105, still satisfied. Now Namita's time is to go for branch 2. But what about others? Not even a single other balance sheet. Out of 60 people, I'm able to see one balance sheet. Now, are you going to trust my word that only 10% has got a green balance sheet in this industry? 90% balance sheet are bleeding. Right? 8 years, 30 students, 40 students, 65 students, again 50. What is your motivation? When your numbers is decreasing, don't you feel sad about it? My last year number was 70, but this year I have 60. Is it not sad? Right time of admission is once your balance sheet is green or you have crossed 60, 70 numbers as students. Over the years, let me give you this point number 3, right? It has to be an increasing trend, and increasing trend is not 10%, friends. 10% increasing trend. Go back to your bank accounts, put your FD. FD will give you 7, 8, 9% if you are investing it well. You are running a business. 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70 is not a good number. 3 years. Friends, this is 1,000 days, I say, and not me. Any good business books, any good business coach will tell you, if you are not successful in 3 years, is the right time to close your business with a dignity. Why you are pushing up? How long you can push up without a petrol or a diesel in your car? 100 meters, 200 meters, up to a petrol station, but you do not have money for that petrol. And you are not only facing an issue, you are making your teachers suffer, your management suffer, your children suffer, your parents are suffering because you do not have resources. And how long, as a person, I won't, I won't put money again and again. I can only put money for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. That's it. Right? Learning from your own mistake, right? That is very, very important first. If you have done a mistake last year, if your balance sheet not right last year, what steps you have taken for this year? What steps you have taken to go to that 40 to 80? And you are all, whenever I'm asking you that what is your target till December, right? You all are saying 40, 50, 60. Why not 100? Are we not sitting to get 100 admissions? Are we not capable of doing 100 admissions? Or competition is killing you? Friends, there is nothing called competition. Trust me. It is you, how you are treating yourself. Let me give you our ask for this, because this is where I'll say competition is not killing you. You yourself is killing you exactly. Now, how much do you understand what is a academic year and what is a marketing year? This is the learning for you next. This is the fourth learning for you all, friends. Marketing year and academic year. So we are approaching, we are not approaching, we have started our academic year, AY. I'm writing AY as. I request everyone, please do not send a personal message to me, because once you are sending a personal message, even my message goes to you only directly. So let's not send any personal message to me on this. So marketing, academic year, as I said, academic year is, let's say, for June to March, right? June 23 to March 24, right? Or you people have started, some people have started in April, so that is fine. So this is 24. But marketing year is Jan to December, friends. Right? Jan to December. Whatever marketing money you are spending from January to December, whatever admissions you get from January to December is treated for this particular year only. For education, for accounting, that accounting, financial accounting as per income tax laws, that is April to March. Your academic curriculum, syllabus, assessment is from this thing. But preschool balance sheet has to be December to January, friends. Sorry, January to December. Preschool balance sheet is totally different than that normal balance sheet. That is your learning number 4 I'm talking about, friends. Chandan sir, it's not easy. It's not easy, friends. Chandan sir, whatever you are saying to give lecture, I request you, if you are not understanding this, if this lecture is not, I have learned from the book, right? I have spent 16 years to give this lecture. Right? So trust it, or just you can definitely, if you are not able to think about that, this is so friends, it is not easy for me to give you all this information apart from Hello Kids. I run a chain of Hello Kids preschools, and obviously we tried our best to teach our preschool owners on a regular basis, but I have different thought process, and whatever I have learned in this industry, I should pass on to people, those who are in this industry, even apart from Hello Kids. So good to see that so many participants are from Hello Kids. They're already here, right? So You take it as a, what you call as learning, or you leave it as a session, that is up to you. Right? But I'm happy that I'm able to share my views apart from Hello Kids people. Right? So next, as I was talking to you, is the understanding was academic year and marketing year. So I want to know, friends, right, what all you have done from January till this June, right? No, May, let's say June. We are in the second week of June, but what all we have done and how much we have spent from January to December to reach to our target. Our target was 50. Our target was 70. What all you have done and how much you have spent. It's not compulsory to write, but you can definitely give a approx figures, or you can write, I've not done, I've done this, but I want to know. Every day morning we go to office, right? We all go to our school offices, and we are all focused on that curriculum, satisfying parent, taking care of children, talking to our teachers, managing the school. But we as owners are not able to understand that there is something called a balance sheet for me, and I have to earn money from this school. Right? Every day morning, 9 o'clock, we are rushing back to schools, 8:30, we are rushing back. Parents are calling you for transport, parents are calling you for the fees, parents are calling you for XYZ reasons. Right? You are spending whole the day making a curriculum, planner, understanding who is doing what school is doing what. You are talking to your teachers, training your teachers, interacting with your children. But where is your time for marketing and seeing your balance sheet? Right? How many of you spend 4 hours into business every day, and apart from 4 hours you do whatever it's not meant to me? How many of you spend 4 hours into your business, not as a curriculum, not as a teacher, not as a management, not as a head teacher of the school, or a counseling or receptionist? I'm talking about 4 hours of business means understanding marketing, seeing your balance, planning for the next, saving your money, managing your funds. Right? How many of you spend 4 hours on this? Right? Even not a single minute, maximum 2 hours. Fatima, she's doing it. Weekly 3-4 hours. Friend, preschool business means 24 hours mentally, physically, verbally, whatever you do, you should think about only preschool as business first. Right? 51%, at least 50% of business and 50% of education. We are all focusing on education, and we are removing this thing, and see the balance sheet. Only one balance sheet out of 60 here, which is not bleeding, let's say. 24/7, your minds will say that how to get admission, what marketing I should be, what should be my plan, what should be my next month plan, what should be my next week plan. With numbers, Bluebird Preschool, with numbers you will sleep peacefully. But without numbers, you have to pay rent next month. Do you know how quickly the next month comes? Right? How quickly in the next month salary comes to you? Right? Your fees are not coming, but your fees is due, your salaries are dues, your rental are dues. Right? So friends, understand that. You have to spend, this is my learning number 5. Have a target not less than 100. Those who have completed 2 years, the target should not be less than 100. Those who are in your first year, target should be at least 50. And those who have completed 3 years with 70, 80, 100 children, plan for branch number 2. Otherwise, one competition comes, 1 year you are not able to focus, your numbers are going to reduce. So my learning number 5 was, right, plan to have a target. Right? Target, I spoke to you. Learning number 6, right? Try to plan your budget for your marketing. Right? Ramya madam, you can go to YouTube and see a video which is available for marketing, specifically for marketing. Go and do that. See that video of mine itself, right? Preschool marketing, you can see that. Right? Because we are not discussing marketing. Yes, I do have some more few points to give it to you. As point number 6, I'm saying plan for a budget for your marketing. And the budget is this. You have to understand this line for your budget. I've written it for you so that I don't spend more time. If you do this, and if you don't get children, if you do this and if you do not get children, right? 20% targeted revenue should be spent on marketing. 20% of targeted revenue, sorry, let me rephrase this. 20% of targeted revenue should be spent on marketing to reach your target. You all go back. I'm not questioning anyone. The time is very, very short. Friends, you all know that what you have spent to get your 20, 30, 40, 50 numbers. But you have not spent, friends. You have really not worked hard towards your budget planning and marketing planning. Right? Friends, it is very, very important to plan it. Right? Never ever spend money on Google Ads. Facebook and Insta, I can understand, still you can spend some more money. Right? No Google Ads. No agencies who do not have educational experiences. You are spending a lot of money trusting on other people, those who do not have educational experiences. I am very good in selling kurtis. I am very good in selling a face pack, but I am not very good into selling admissions. So I may not do justice to your, I can do online marketing. I know how to do settings and everything, but I do not know how to reach to your target audience. Right? Right? So friends, that point number 6 is 20% of target revenue should be spent on marketing to get your target. So let me give you an example. 30,000 is your fees, and I'm expecting 100 children. So it is 30 lakhs of rupees I'm planning to get as revenue, or I'm planning to have a revenue of 30 lakhs. To get 30 lakhs, you have to spend wisely for the next 12 months, right? 20%, which is 6 lakhs rupees. Monthly 50,000 rupees, all 12 months, 15 to 12, 6 lakhs rupees. Wisely, definitely I'll make sure that you reach your 30 lakhs of revenue and 100 children. You prove that thing to yourself, nothing to prove it to me. And now you go back and calculate what you spend and what you got. You'll be able to see my proportionate learning which I gave it to you. You all agree to this? Go back, calculate. Pritam said 20% of targeted revenue in terms of marketing to reach to our target, right? Go back and check. Go back and check, calculate your percentage, come back to me. Friends, if you do it, you're going to get it. And I do not know for what you all are waiting for. Are you all waiting for to start another school or a preschool? School means no, friends. I'm giving you a clear-cut understanding. Do not think about moving from a preschool to grade 1, 2 and to a school. Before you go back to a K-12 school, which is first grade onwards, you should have developed your 10 kilometers. You should have started at least 5, 7, 10 centers within 10 kilometers, so that once you have your regular bigger school, which the target is 10 kilometers radius, then only you are eligible to start a K-12 school. Only to satisfy your UKG parents, only to prove your UKG parents. Don't think about grade 1 and 2. Again, you are thinking wrong that my same UKG teacher will teach grade 1 children. He will only teach math, science, English, and social studies, which is wrong. Right? That was the mistake. Right? So, friends, learning number 6, as I shared with you all, right? Hold on. I'll give you time for this thing. I think I have only one point which is left out, right? You all should have an Excel sheet. You should all watch your Excel sheet on a daily basis. You should put your expenses, you should put your fees, and you should have a profit calculator. How many students, if I make, I'm making money. If I'm Ramya, I'm looking for 30,000 rupees. If I am Asmita, I'm looking for 40,000 rupees. Is your balance sheet is able to give you that 40,000 rupees in next 3 years, within next 3 years, right? If it's not going, there is no harm closing a business. Think about, if Ramya is not earning 20,000 rupees by doing a business, can Ramya earn 20,000 rupees by going to a school as a teacher? Ramya madam, is that true? We need to think about it. What's wrong? Right? And every month you are asking families, you are breaking your own FDs and savings, and you are burning in your schools. Asking your husband, wife, asking your father, mother, asking your friends money to pay your salaries and rentals. Sorry, this is not justice. So let's take some questions, right? I want some people. Okay, let me talk to Namita. I'll come back to Jesta. Jesta has given me a question also. I want whoever really wants to interact, I want them to be in video. So Ramya madam, anything from your side? Unmute yourself. Nothing? All right. Friends, anybody who like to interact, I request them to be on video if possible. Yeah, Chetna, please go ahead. I'm not able to hear you, Chetna.
Yeah, sir, hope I'm clear now.
Yes.
Sir, if you could guide us how after deducting all the payments, staff payment and everything, all the expenses, what should be our profit ratio?
No, madam, it's all, I'll not comment on this because till the time you do not see this is not easy. But let me give you one, just give me a second. I'll just open a file with me. If I can see that file on my calculation, what is there, right? I think I'll be able to give you a rough, it's all a rough estimate, which I have done it for myself, right? For what fee structure, what should be your profit, right? So hold on. This you can take it as a 90% thought process, not 100%. All right. So for a 10,000 fees, the monthly earning should be more than 15,000 rupees. Right? You're able to understand what I'm trying to say? Hina? Sorry, Chetna. What's your fee structure, Chetna? What's your fee structure for nursery per annum?
Nursery? It is 44,000.
44,000 to me should be. All right. Hold on.
Plus 5,500 for books and uniform.
No problem. So your monthly income should be for a 45,000 fee structure. Your monthly income should be above 60,000 rupees. Okay. 60,000 means at least 7 lakhs rupees per annum. This is a basic 90% plus and minus, 10-20% plus and minus you can do. This is my profit calculator says. Right? Yes. Anything else, Chetna?
No, thank you. I think I can figure out now.
All right. Namita, please go ahead.
Yes, sir, it is very good session. But I would like to ask one thing, as you are saying, ki don't go for grade 1 or grade 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But we are planning to start from 1st to 5th class. We have a separate staff for that. You know?
Namita, I do not know your location. Without knowing your location, I'm giving an answer.
Jaipur, Rajasthan. I'm
All right.
from Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Why not another preschool with 170 students? And why you want to start a grade 1 and 2 for your 10, 20 or 30 LKG, UKG parents?
Sir,
will you be able to give them a proper ground? Will you be able to compete with a regular school? Will you be able to get a math teacher, science teacher and English teacher for that 30 students? Will your parents will be satisfied you? Will you get new students? Forget about your LKG, UKG children, those will move to grade 1 and grade 2. Will you get new admission in grade 1 and 2?
Yes, I'm getting admissions. Right now, I'm getting a 22 admission in grade 1. I have.
All right.
I have 22, but I'm just asking, you are saying that don't go for grade 1, grade 2.
No,
so
you have already started in Namita, so let's that is a different world. My question is, why not one preschool to another preschool rather than grade 1 and 2? Because you need more bigger premises, the permissions, the teachers, the parent satisfaction, and a big competition to be talked to a lot of regular schools. I, as a parent, will not prefer to go to a small preschool for first and second grade, rather than I will prefer a regular, proper K-12 school with proper ground and facilities, everything. Right? So that was my thought process.
Yes, you're right, sir. I'm just asking for that. I'm getting admission, so I have a thought.
Yes.
Like
please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Anybody else, friends? Anybody else with any other queries or time to say goodbye? So friends, okay, Ramya madam, this video will be there on the YouTube and you can definitely.
Sir, so I'm a new starter in play school in Chennai. Say if we have any further questions, is there any way to connect with you, sir? Because I'm new, I'm attending the workshop first time.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll give you. You all have given me time, so I should also give you some time. Hold on. How to give you that time? Give me a second. Give me a second, friends. Just.
Or any email ID is also suffice, sir, because
I'll give you everything. Don't worry. Friends, as you all have given your time and efforts to listen to me, I also should give back. I think, I do not know, who all have liked the session, who has not liked the session. But still, as you have given me 1 hour of your time, I am giving you a what do you call as one interaction with me on a call. All right. So do not call me, right? Do not call me. I given you a review link on the chat box. I want you to comment, right? Comment on this link about today's session. And this is my phone number. This is my phone number. And this is my email ID. So whenever once you are done with the review, send me a message on my WhatsApp, right? And just write it that you have attended today's session and you want to interact with me for your query. Definitely, I'll give you a call back within a day or two, which is after your message within 2 days. And I will be able to give you my thought process on your question. So once the review is done, send me a message and I'll definitely give you a call back. One interaction, definitely you can do that. And if you want to learn anything about the space, the government rules and regulations, the marketing, the staffing, the curriculum, the marketing, is there on the YouTube. It's almost like a 1.5 year old video. So go through that. And still you have any queries, right? Write the review, come back to me on my WhatsApp. Why I'm doing that is I should to limit my number of calls and messages. I have given you a option of review the workshop and then come back to me, right? So one interaction, definitely, friends, and wait for more sessions. I'm coming to a session very soon, maybe another 10 days from now. So maybe by Monday or Tuesday, we'll announce it for the next session. I hope you all have noted some few points, but not required as it is on YouTube. And thanks for listening. Any queries? Any more queries? Okay, I had a question from Jesta, which I have noted it down. Only one question, I think, which I'll go back. Jesta, your question was rentals are very high. How to plan the rental is more? Parents don't pay more fees. Friends, as I spoke to you, that rental should be, your fee should be equivalent to your rentals. In case your rents are very high, right? Though where we are not able to break even our rentals for 12 children, I can go up to 15 only, friends. If my rental break even is more than 15 children, I will never earn money in that building. That is for sure. Otherwise, I have to go back to a cheaper building or I have to increase my fee structure. Whichever is possible for you, you have to do that. Higher rents are killing schools. Why schools closed down during pandemic is just mainly because of rental values, right? The owners, those who have not supported, and the higher rental schools were closed down, right? Where the balance sheet was already in red. So Jesta, it has to be very properly planned, right? And wherever you are opening an next center or wherever you are suggesting someone, right? If you are able to charge that fees, you should pay that rent. I'm going to Kormangala in Bangalore, the rental is 1.5 lakh. If I won't able to charge 1.5 lakh, I should not go to Kormangala, I should go to some other areas. And don't behave that you want to create the best of preschool in India. Sorry, there's nothing called best. Right? No, we all are behind that. I want to create the best of preschool in Bangalore or India. Don't do that. You have to create that best preschool in your specific area only. Your area is not more than 2-3 kilometers. Right? So thank you, friends. Thank you for listening. Right? And I hope you all will be giving the reviews. All right? Give the reviews, and I've given my number, email ID. I'm sharing it again, and I'll share it in the group also. Thank you. Thank you all my friends from Hello Kids. Right? So it is you all that who has taught me all this. This is for you all. that you are here and supporting me listening to today's session. And looking forward to see you all on Monday, I think. All people from Hello Kids. See you on Monday. I think I have already given, people have already commenting on the topic. See you all soon. Have a great weekend ahead, friends. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye.